I'm actually really happy that you realized this, because when I realized it, I had to go back and rewrite part of Japanese from Zero Book 1. Let's look at the question, answer it, and then see examples of Japanese people using the exact same grammar.
1, 2, 3, let's learn Japanese. 6, 7, 8, it's never too late. Japanese from zero. Fluent 5, where we take 5 minutes out of your day and teach you Japanese.
This question is from video 16 in the Japanese from Zero video series. Hello, George. Love your videos. Of course you do. Question. Could you also say, 日本の食べ物は何が好きですか? The answer is yes, 100%. And the crazy thing is, the importance of this fact didn't hit me until 2 years ago when I was writing an update to Japanese from Zero Book 1. That's how long it took me. I don't know, 20 years? In Japanese from Zero Course 2, Lesson 10, we learn how to say questions like, what type of food do you like, using the question word donna. You can say, どんな食べ物が好きですか? But without learning any new grammar, we could have actually done that same thing in book 1 right after we learn nani ga suki desu ka? All right, let's look at some Japanese people using this exact grammar and then we'll talk about it.
飲み物は何が好きですか？
お酒は何が好きですか？
おにぎりの具は何が好きですか？
コピさんみたいな女の子は何が好きですか？
You might not have realized it, but the last YouTuber is not being asked the same type of question. We'll get to that in a second though. First, let's analyze each question and how they answer. You won't believe the last one! Insert evil YouTube viewer retention laugh right here.
飲み物は何が好きですか？
飲み物ガスが入ったお水。
ガス入りの水。
The first one is Tetsuko. She was 89 in this video. She was the host of one of the first TV shows I ever watched in Japan called The Best 10 in 1989, and I loved it.
お母様が喜んでくださったって話がね。
いや、うちの子は紅白歌合戦の方が喜ぶんじゃないかな。
そうですか。
Nomimono wa nani ga suki desu ka? What type of drink do you like? A great question to ask when eating. She likes gasu ga haitta omizu. This is a grammar taught in book 4, and I consider it the holy grail of speaking any language. She's modifying a noun with a complete verb phrase. She likes water, but what type of water, you might ask? Gasu ga haitta omizu. Water with gas in it. Then he responds with a different way to say the same thing. He says, gasiri no mizu. Water with gas in it. Next, we have Japanese YouTuber Hangry Monster. Let's see what questions she's asked and how she answers.
お酒は何が好きですか？お酒はね、ビールと日本酒がめちゃめちゃ好きです。
Osake wa nani ga suki desu ka? What type of alcohol do you like? Osake wa ne, biiru to nihonshu wa mecha mecha suki desu. I really like beer and sake. Mecha mecha is a cool way to say totally really like. Mecha mecha suki, totally really like. Now, for those of you that think you're really good in Japanese, I bet the next YouTuber threw you off just a little bit. Did you understand what she said? Let's see.
おにぎりの具は何が好きですか？おにぎりの具は明太子が好きです。
Onigiri no gu wa nani ga suki desu ka? This means what type of filling do you like for your onigiri? Gu means filling. But what's onigiri? Well, if you've been to Japan, you've seen it. It's in literally every Japanese convenience store. It's this triangle-shaped rice thing with meat and all sorts of things in it. They're literally everywhere. And then her answer is, onigiri no gu wa, as for onigiri filling, mentaiko ga suki desu. This is pollock roe. Roe is a fancy way to say eggs. Yuck. I mean yum. Japanese food is delicious.
あと枝豆昆布が好きです。
あとは枝豆昆布が好きです。Edamame, I think we all know, are those bean pod things that we always eat at Japanese restaurants. I love them. Have them in my refrigerator all the time. Edamame kombu, however, is edamame kelp, and I honestly have no idea what that is. I thought kelp was like a form of seaweed. It might be that edamame is mixed with kelp and not actually the kelp of edamame. Someone could tell me in the comments. Honestly, I think everyone needs to stick to the best onigiri, which we all know is tsuna mayonnaise. Good old tuna and mayonnaise. Now, the final question is a bit tricky. It has the exact same structure as the something something wa nani ga suki desu ka? What type of something do you like? But it does not mean the same thing.
コピさんみたいな女の子は何が好きですか？何が好き？なんだろう？
The question is, コブさんみたいな女の子は何が好きですか? This is not what type of girls do you like, which it would be if she was just being asked, 女の子は何が好きですか? But that's not what is being asked to her. コブさんみたいな女の子は何が好きですか? Means, what do girls like you like? Here in typical Japanese fashion, they aren't saying anata to mean you, but they're using the person's name in third person to say you. Kobu is her YouTuber name, so she is Kobu-san. Kobu-san mitai no onanoko means girls like Kobu-san. And then we ask, what does she like? Nani ga suki desu ka? And she says, nani ga suki? Nandaro? What do I like? I wonder what?
どのジャンルなんだろうな。全世界で何が好きか。すごい規模の大きな質問だな。
どんなジャンルなんだろうな? What genre is it? 全世界で? The entire world? 何が好きか? What do I like? A lot of reflection is happening. すごい規模の大きな質問だな. This is a scale that is large question. 規模 means scale, 大きな質問. Big question.
なんだろう。猫が好き。猫飼いたい。
なんだろう? I wonder what it is. The answer very simply, and of course more than half the people here watching agree, 猫が好き. I like cats. And then she ends with 猫飼いたい. If you are in book 3, you know that the verb 飼いたい could mean to buy. I want to buy a cat. 猫飼いたい. But in book 3, you learn 飼う, to raise a cat. So she wants to raise a cat. 猫飼いたい. I want to raise a cat. That's it, guys. Let me know what you want to cover next in Fluent in 5. And we'll do it in 5 minutes. I bet this one was exactly 5 minutes. How much you want to bet? See you next time. Bye-bye.
Fluent in 5, where we take 5 minutes out of your day and teach you Japanese.